Yo, hello guys, welcome to Royal and CR. Guys, today in this video I am bringing you QEOCL MTZ. Guys, this pro is really pleased with this unexpected combo that is Golem, Balloon and Clone in one deck. Guys, this is just marvelous combo and a really fun deck to play, and also a really good deck to frustrate opponent and easily take around the opponent. Guys, if you want to enjoy Clash Royale and make the games fun, then please try this deck. And if you want to try this deck, just watch the full video till end so that you can know everything about this deck. Guys, this deck is really easy to play. It is not as easy as Elixir Golem Barbarian Heart deck, but it is really easier than all the Golem decks which are there in the current meta. So guys, try this deck, you will really have fun with this playing in the meta. And yes, let's start the video. But before that, I just want to say, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Need lots and lots of support to grow, and comment below how you like the deck and how you like the video. And yeah, I'll explain all the other details of the deck while spectating the live gameplays. So yeah, let's start it. So guys, starting play in this deck is quite simple. You can easily start with the Golem first play or Balloon first play, but Golem first play is pretty dependent on the cycle you are having. So it's better to start with the Balloon first play instead of Golem, because it can be really difficult for you if opponent gets tower lead in the starting and he has really good answers for your deck. So a Golem first play is not as good as a Balloon first play. Balloon first play is, the reason for Balloon first play is to check what is opponent having to defend the balloon. So here opponent is having really weird deck. Electro-Wizard, arrows and giant skeleton are really good against her deck, and that's the main reason it's gonna be really tricky, because arrows can clean up the clone really easy, and Goblin Barrel can get a huge value because we don't have anything good answers for Goblin Barrel. So guys, I was telling with the starting play, Balloon starting play can, if opponent is having a bad cycle or bad starting end, then it can get really good value. So it's really good in knowing what the opponent will use in the future to defend the balloon, and also if a bad starting hand can get good value. So here opponent is out of giant skeleton, so we can build a big golem push at this moment. So guys, building a golem push, while building a golem push, you have to keep one thing in mind. You don't have to play golem at the back and build a push. You have to play night witch at the back and then golem on the bridge. It is really key, because in the situations like this, opponent's main win condition get the tower, and yeah, see, it got the tower, and that was really unlucky for us that night witch was little bit late. If it was little bit early, then it can get at least defend the tower. And now here opponent is out of arrows, so skeleton army can come in. Yes, skeleton army coming, killing the Electro-Wizard, tanking for balloon and killing the lumberjack as well, and balloon is with almost full health going to the king tower, and that can be really good value. So let's see if he's cloning that, and yes, he's cloning that, and that can be a tower. No, that's not a tower, but that's really good damage on the king tower. So opponent is going for Goblin Barrel, a skeleton army on response for the Goblin Barrel, and the matchup is going on our side, but it is really off meta matchup, and opponent is having Inferno Tower and Electro-Wizard, which is really good for our balloon, and for clone he is having arrows and skeleton army for our big pushes. So it's really good for him, and yeah, arrows for killing the skeleton army, and now he's going for a Goblin Barrel. Okay, so it is really bad Goblin Barrel. He can Goblin Barrel on the opposite end, the story can be really difficult, but now he has barrel on the other lane, so it, and yeah, he used that Inferno Dragon on the other lane. So now this balloon can get a really good value with the help of clone, and Electro-Wizard can get too much because of the rage. The balloon got there, got a hit, and there you go, rocket, and it's good game. So guys, this was the first game. I'll be back to you after the search time in the second game. Here we are facing Crystal. Guys, I brought him 2 times in the channel, and he's really good ice bow player. So Expo is really easy for our deck, but Icepo may be really tricky because opponent will be having Tornado, Ice Wizard and Tesla to kill our all the big pushes, and yeah, mainly is having Rocket. So Rocket also kills all our big pushes, so it can be really difficult sometimes, but not all the times. Here, see, Golem first play is getting the tower trade for the opponent, and a balloon in the use of that rage is going to get that tower, and a beautiful clone that prevented balloon going to the king tower and cleaning up the tower so easily, and that got a tower trade. But now Expo another express block. But guys, see, it's important here. We had 4 elixir and didn't go for a night witch. Instead we waited for 2 more elixirs and went for rocket. So that's really important. Many people do this mistake. They, as soon as see Expo, they don't see what they have in their hand. So they need to know that they are having rocket. So don't go for night witch, because opponent's ice wizard was also alive. So that night witch bats can easily be killed by ice wizard. So it may be a tower down. So rocket was really good at that moment, and you have to know that sometimes you have to wait and see what to do, and that can be really beneficial in this deck, because to play patiently and building huge pushes is really key for playing this deck. Here, so lumberjack is connected, but opponent is defending it really well, and now he can easily tornado this cloned balloon, and yeah, it cleaned up easily. But we still are in lead, and he's going for X1. We are at 10 elixir, so Golem is most obvious play at this moment. And yeah, now you can go for night witch or executioner. So if you guys don't want to use executioner, you can easily use magic archer, or you can also use wizard. Wizard is not good in the top ladder, but if you are in the mid ladder and if you are suffering against wizard, then you can try wizard so that your opponent gets more frustrated. He will be frustrated on seeing this combo, but if you have wizard too, then he will be more frustrated, because mid ladder players don't like wizards a lot. And here 1 HP of ice wizard causing problems to our balloon, and balloon is not able to get near to the tower because of ice wizard and tornado. A golem to predict the Expo and might build a big push at this moment. Triple elixir will be really good for this deck, and Icepo will really suffer in triple elixir. So here rage popping up from the lumberjack might help night witch and the skeleton. So okay, so really good tornado from opponent again, but now he has nothing for the balloon because tornado he used, and a beautiful clone again. So guys, that was really easy win for him. Now let's check where he is right now. He is 98 in the world right now. Guys, I'll be back to you in the third game after the search time. So guys, we are here in the third game. Opponent is having skeleton army for a skeleton army and a snowball. So opponent is playing the giant graveyard in my opinion, and it is not difficult matchup, and I think so it is really good tower down in the really very first minute of the game. Opponent is going hard on the left side, and I think so opponent can easily tower trade. So yeah, this matchup is not difficult, but sometimes opponent is having arrows as well as snowballs. So whenever opponent goes for really big giant graveyard pushes, then that arrows and snowball killing the bats of night witch and the skeleton, so of the skeleton army, can be really difficult to manage that pushes. So he's going for a giant and skeleton army instead of giant and graveyard, and that didn't got a value to him. Instead a night witch is alive for good counter push with golem, and yeah, there you go, golem in the pocket, and that bats are still alive and forcing a musketeer for the opponent at the back. And that cloned balloon, not balloon, the clone golem killing the mini P.E.K.K.A as well as the Night Witch bats popped out and got a huge value in the tower. Opponent is crying along with saying good game, and that's really good damage on the king tower. Wealth break comes from the opponent, and opponent here can go for a giant in the pocket. Let's see. Okay, he's not going for giant in the pocket, instead he's going for 3 crown. And yeah, there comes the arrows and 1 HP of Musketeer alive, and Lumberjack killing the Musketeer as well as going for the Night Witch, and a Night Witch cleaning up all the skeletons from the graveyard. And there comes a balloon, and I think so Clone will take up the tower, and there you go. As I told, it's game over, I guess so, just in a rocket range. It's easy game and easy deck. Try it guys. I'll be back to you after the search time in the 4th game. Keep on going. So guys, we are here in the 4th game, and opponent is having Dark Prince as well as Ice Wizard. So okay, so he's also having Goblin Gang. It can be a Golem deck, because I have seen one Golem deck with Dark Prince as well as Ice Wizard, and also he's having bats, so he is having pretty good answers for our balloon. But this bowler proves that it is having a graveyard, and there you go, he's going for a graveyard, and the graveyard is not going to get him value. Okay, so he's having arrows, so that helped him to get a little bit of value, and arrows is gonna be really tricky. Not only it kills the skeleton army, but it helps him to kill the clone balloon and golem and Night Witch and all easily, because of the 3 layers of the arrows, and that is really good for the arrow. Now here we are going to build a really big push, and opponent was forced to go for a Dark Prince and bats, because he know if you don't go for a Dark Prince and bat at that moment and don't get a tower, then he might not get the tower at any moment in the game, because it can be really tough for him later after the tower trade. It can be really tough. Before the tower trade, it can be really tough for him to get tower, so he decided to go for Dark Prince and bats. But now see that one golem push getting the tower, and his bowler Ice Wizard Goblin Gang full on can't do anything, and now he's going for graveyard as well as Dark Prince. So can that balloon finish up? No, he's also having tornado, so it is really tough for us. But oh no, he took the tower, and just 35 seconds left in the game, and a forced golem in the pocket. Can the golem take that full tower? I don't think so. It can happen. An executioner and a pretty bad tornado. Good was by mistake I told. Another brilliant balloon and a clone. Oh, I think so that both the bombs can finish the towers. No, it has not finished. 31 HP, and we are forced to go for a rocket. Oh my god, rocket and last second going for 3 ground. That night emote is really perfect guys. Night giving the spread out, and yeah, that was really tricky one. Last second one, and the 45 spectators spectating going for that night emote. Now opponent going for a ball at the back, so opponent can go for a really good duel and push to win this moment, but we just need one balloon collection with the clone, so that to get the tower down. That golem will not get any value, but lumberjack is really getting lots and lots of value throughout this deck, because lumberjack's rage is really good. Opponent is having bats as well as spear goblins, that is spear goblins from the goblin gang, and ice wizard along with tornadoes and arrows. So it is really difficult matchup, but this deck is so good in triple elixir, as we are entering triple elixir, and skeleton army for that ice wizard, and a good lumberjack on that graveyard killing up everything, and a very good clone to get that value from the cloned lumberjack to kill the skeletons from the graveyard, and Polar is still alive along with the Dark Prince, and still we are in the tower we are in a damage lead, and that two bats killing helped to kill that bowler along with the lumberjack killing the skeletons from the graveyard. But as you saw guys, that our opponent got overconfident and put a little bit late tornado that helped our balloon to get one connection. Here the balloon can get another connection, and there you go, a clone helping balloon to get another connection, as that's good cap. Guys, this is a really good video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I am sure the one who are watching till end are gonna try this deck on the ladder as well as challenges, and they are really gonna get success with this deck. And guys, please don't forget to like my video if you enjoyed it, and hit on the subscribe button and also the bell notification to get the latest updates from my videos. And also don't forget to comment your reviews on my channel and on the tag, and what you want next. Anything you want to comment, please comment below. And yeah, till the next video, stay safe and take care. Bye bye guys.